Well, in Washington, amongst the different states, is more strict in a way in terms of the license situation. Therefore, caregivers here need to go through a training, right, to be able to get certified as a caregiver. Now, there are different sources that the Department of Health actually provides for people to get their license. You can have whether an HCA or CNA, especially if you're really interested in working in one-on-one within in-home care agencies. Those are the two main licenses to get, whether HCA or CNA. Each one of them has different time frames of how long it takes to complete. So it will depend as well which one you would like to get. In terms of which one is better or which one will give me more experience or not, it really depends on what you're looking for and what you want to become in this field, right? If you want to stay within home care or caregiving, right, providing care to clients and seniors, and you just want to stay in that, an HCA is more than enough to get, right? If you really want to grow within the field, right, and actually you're looking or seeing yourself as a nurse, as an RN, as an LPN, then going for the CNA, right, can give you that like experience in getting a taste of how the field works and seeing if that's something that you actually want to pursue. There are different sources or places where you can get your training to become an HCA or CNA. I usually have the links where you can look for the schools that provide their training. Is usually with provider. For home care aid or for CNA, you can go online and find the schools that offer the training, so you can assign yourself or sign for it.
Caregivers need a combination of compassion, patience, and a strong communication skills to excel in their roles. They should be attentive listeners who can understand and respond to clients' needs while providing emotional support and companionship. Practical skills like time management, problem solving, and adaptability help them navigate daily challenges, while basic medical knowledge and personal care skills ensure they can assist with hygiene, mobility, and medication reminders. Additionally, a strong sense of responsibility and reliability is essential for building trust with their clients and families, creating a safe and comfortable environment for those in their care.
Well, one of the things about the healthcare, if you want to be part or if you're a part of this field, is that things are always changing, always evolving, always implementing new things. New things are coming up, right? So new ways are always being implemented. So it's always changing, right? Now, I'm not saying that what used to be done 20 years ago is something that is not being done or getting done at this time, because that will not be okay or will not be accurate in that time. Because, we still provide transfers using manual, right? Hourly, the manual. So it depends really on what you are comfortable with and how much assistance you want to be for that person who needs the help, right? Always working on your skill set, always working on getting new information, new ways of providing care is a must, and it's a great thing to work on and have. And having that continuing education, those refreshers, at least every 6 months on a yearly basis, so you can keep up with the skills, with the knowledge, with the new things that are coming. Well, if it's your first experience, of course, just like in starting any type of career, it can get a little bit scary when you don't know what you're getting yourself into, right? So with the training that you have between the classes that you do, usually is like practical and training throughout the classes. And when you start working, right, you probably want to have more experience, more skill set. So right at home, we do have throughout the year we come with classes where you can get more training in different aspects and just as a transferring a client, right? Whether using a Hoyer lift or a gate bell, a proper way of transferring, or even pivot transfers, so you can get more skills, or maybe dealing with people with dementia, right? Alzheimer's, which is also something that is really common within our population and seniors. Well, in one-on-one within in-home care, it's very common to have shifts that are like 4 hours, 6 hours. Those are the most common ones, right? We have clients that still feel fairly independent, right? They can still do most of the things. They want just that companionship or that support. So they don't need care every day, not the whole day, right? So they go for those 4 hours, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. It can also be every day of the week, right? Like Mondays through Sundays. In one-on-one, those are the most common hours, the 4 hours, 6 hour shifts that can go from 9 a.m. to 1, 10 a.m. to 2, noon to 4, 2 to 6, right? Those are the most common hours. Versus a facility, nursing home, family adult homes. When you go to the settings because they have the residents, the clients in that one location, then it's most commonly to find those longer hour shifts, like 8 hours, right? The ones we call back-to-back, 6 to 2, 2 to 10, 10 to 6, or 12 days, nights, or leavings. So when you're working in facilities, right, nursing homes, you will have more from 5 up to 20 to 30 clients that you're caring for throughout your shift. Working in one-on-one home care, you're most likely be working one-on-one, right? That's the name coming from. So you tailor for that specific client that you're caring for. So in a way, is the workload right, can reduce a lot because you're providing care for that one person. Pretty much we cover all basic ADLs, right, with clients. As we know in healthcare and with people in general, it will depend on each specific person. It's tailored to the care that person needs, right, the one that we will be providing. So we go from all ADLs, like assistance with transferring, bathing, dressing, meal prep, cleaning, right? So different tasks can be performed depending on the client's needs. We have clients that need help with transfers, right? Whether using a Hoyer lift, whether it's electrical or manual. I mean, one of the things that we're always asking, or throughout the interview process, right, on our end, that we want to make sure and understand what you as a caregiver are comfortable with, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all about matching, right? And that is really important, right? Has to be personality-wise, how you can understand with the client as well, and also understand the surroundings of the client, but also what your limits are, right? Okay. And then on that note as well, it's really important to understand that we're going to the client's home, right? And again, they have lived their life with pets in their home, right? Like I have a cat and I have a dog. For me, they're my babies. They're my family. It's the exact same thing for the elderly. Most of the times that they are their full companion, right? No one else, right? So, it will be great if you're comfortable working with pets, right? Cats, dogs will be great if you're comfortable driving clients, right?
Driving.
When you are at that age, most of the times, you cannot longer drive, right? And they used to do it. They used to be out and about, right? Being able to go here and there. So they're looking for someone who can do that for them, right? And with them as well. So most of our clients like the caregivers to take them out to grocery shopping, right? Like something that even me in my 30s, I love doing, right? Like that's a way to spend time, just going grocery shopping. So that's also something really important, having that comfortableness to be able to work and provide that transportation for clients, or working with those clients that have pets and being comfortable around pets.
Some clients require dementia care, post-surgery support, or other specific medical assistance. There are also training opportunities where caregivers can take courses and be delegated by a nurse to perform more specialized procedures.